Canada is shutting its back door. And as much as I am tempted to ask, what do you think about it? I think the best is to want to know what Canadians think about this. Most Canadians think this is a step in the right direction. In fact, many more Canadians would prefer a more radical approach to the entire situation, as they think mass immigration has contributed to high cost of housing and high cost of living in Canada. Hello everyone, my name is Edwina. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, kindly hit the subscribe button and be part of this lovely family. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. I want to start by saying that I would entreat you all to watch my videos to the end, especially if you would want to comment, because I see some comments. I obviously know that this comment is coming because the person had a perception and did not really watch the video to the end. So I would entreat you all to watch the video to the end to get a better judgment of the video. I would also want to let you all know that on this channel we do not support anything that is illegitimate. Okay, so if you are looking for that, I am sorry, you are at the wrong place. On this channel we give you information and we leave you to make your informed decision. We actually do not even come here to tell you what to do. I mean, who am I to tell you what to do? I am neither an immigration consultant or an immigration lawyer, just a random person giving you updates. Okay, and sometimes I will let you know what I would do if I were in some circumstances or situations, but I am not saying you should do the same. I am giving you the information. Take the information and then draw your own lessons from the information I'm giving you. And here we do not sugarcoat, right? We give the information as it comes. Okay, so if the information does not sound good to you, I mean, that is the information. I am in no position to add or to take anything from it to make the information appear pleasant to you. Okay, this information I'm giving you is information that came from the Honorable Minister of Immigration. The best I can do is to give it to you as it came so that you can plan accordingly. Basically, that is all. So here we do not sugarcoat things. We give them to you raw as it came so that it helps you appreciate the situation. We don't do pampering and petting here. We give it to you as it is. I mean, we are all adults and we should be able to face facts. Take it in good faith and plan accordingly. Okay? Thank you. So in my previous video, we read through the recent update from the Immigration Minister, Honorable Mark Miller, and we realized that the update spoke about changes with regards to asylum seekers, postgraduate work permit for international students, and also spousal open work permit. So when it comes to asylum seeking, there's a recent news where the Honorable Mark Miller speaks about the surge in the number of students that are seeking asylum. And that does not make any sense to me at all. Why would you come into Canada with a study visa and then come and seek asylum? Why would you do that? Why would you come in with a study visa only to come and seek asylum? Please let me understand, because I do not understand. One of the most trusted routes in Canada that people transition with is the study route. So if you have that, you are already on the right route. Why would you want to go and seek asylum? People come in with the visitor's visa. You say you are coming for a conference. You say you are coming to visit. And then you come in only to come and seek asylum. And all of you people have contributed to these changes that are coming. And all of you people are going to make it difficult for other genuine people who want to come in. Because you came and lied. You said you were coming for a conference, and you knew that you were not coming for a conference. You said you were coming to school. You paid tuition deposit. Meanwhile, you knew you were not coming in for school. Is seeking asylum a pathway to immigration? That should not be. People are honestly being displaced worldwide, and they need this asylum to be safe. And we know, and some of you, especially who came in as students and you thought it wise to seek asylum, you will start regretting very soon. That is the truth. You will start regretting very soon, because most of you are going to be deported. People who are displaced, we know. Places that there are things that are causing people to be displaced, everybody knows. Everybody knows that in these countries there is war, there is this, and that is causing people to be displaced. And you are coming from a very peaceful country. And we know, everybody knows, that the story you came to use to seek asylum, you concocted that story. It doesn't exist. You know. So, I mean, seeking asylum in itself doesn't even give you, the person, peace of mind. It's like you are sitting on a time bomb, because every day you live in the fear of being deported. Every single day you live in the fear of being deported. If you genuinely have an asylum case, you are different. You know you need it. But for those who come in through the student route, visitor, and you come and seek asylum, you know that it is only a matter of time. The recent update said they are going to be improving asylum claim processing. Okay, so it means that the processes are going to be very fast. And then if your case is not genuine, you are just going back. If your case is not genuine, you're just going back. You'll be deported, and it's going to be fast. So please, if you are in Canada and you came to seek asylum, and you know that whatever you use to come and seek asylum does not even exist, you should have it in mind that you may be going back home very soon. Okay? And like I said, all of you are why all these changes are now even making people who really want to come to Canada to study, it is making it difficult for them to come, because you who had the chance to come came in to mess up. So all of you are the reason why these are happening. You came in to mess up. I mean, I read in one of the comments in one of my videos, sometimes when you see these things, you only wish they were not true. That a car dealer in Kenya has sold her business and has come to seek asylum in Canada. You are a car dealer in Kenya. I hope it is not true. I really hope that this is not true. What are people telling you about Canada that will make you sell your business and come and seek asylum? So if you are deported, where do you start from? Where are you going to start from? Where are you going to start from after selling your business back home? Somebody who owns a car dealership company, you sold your business and came to Canada only to seek asylum? Why? Why, guys? Why? So for me, I will never advise anyone to come here on a visitor or student's permit and come and seek asylum. Never. So if that is what you want to hear on this channel, we do not No, we do not do that here. If that is what you want to hear, you are obviously at the wrong place. I'm sorry. You are at the wrong place. We do not do that here. If you want to come in, there are legal ways to come in. And that is what we let people know here. It is hard work. You need to work hard. You need to meet the criteria. And then you come in through the front door. Okay? We come in through the front door. It is only thieves that come in through the back door. And that is why Canada is working at shutting the back door. So, asylum seekers, those who were encouraged to seek asylum for whatever reason. I mean, that wasn't your plan, but when you got here and things didn't go as you wished, that became the most visible option. Anything can happen, guys. Anything can happen. You all are just on time bombs. And at any moment, it can just. So just know. Just know. Don't leave here and let me say that in Canada, you can live here for 10 years and you may think that they've forgotten about you. No, they haven't. They are still doing their investigations. It is just a matter of time. You can give birth here and even have grandchildren here. When they realize that the case you brought was fraudulent, you are going to be deported. I mean, there are business owners who have been deported. Business owners who have been deported for fraudulent cases. So never forget. I mean, if you came in with a fraudulent case, you know, because of this, the application for visitor visa is going to be more rigorous. It's going to go through a more rigorous process. And most visitor visa applications will be refused. Most visitor visa applications will be refused because most visitors come in only to seek asylum. And this puts a very big burden on the government. The taxpayers' money is used to cater for these people until they are able to stand on their feet. You get it? So yes, the government will definitely not be happy about this. The government will not be happy about this. If you are coming in to visit, come and visit and go. Come and visit and go. Because of that, even after getting the visa, at the port of entry, if you get there and they are not satisfied, like I said, I have been saying in my previous video, the visa you get does not even guarantee you access. The visa you get does not guarantee you access into Canada. It brings you to the port of entry. Actual access in Canada is determined at the port of entry. So at the port of entry, you may be asked to go back if you do not satisfy the Canada Border Service agents. If you do not satisfy them, if your utterances conflict with your documents, you'll be asked to go back, because now they are going to do everything they can to make sure that people who are coming in with genuine intentions. People who are coming in with genuine intentions. If they say they are coming to visit, they are actually coming to visit and go back. So that is how all those who came in to visit and didn't and ended up seeking asylum, and those who came with school and didn't go to school, that is what they have caused for all of you guys who are looking at coming to school and visiting. In fact, this year there has been so many people who study who were actually coming to school, okay, who have made full tuition payment, who have paid their tuition in full, and yet their visa applications were refused. There are so many people who have paid tuition in full, yet their visa application has been refused. Those who had the chance to come in first have come to mess up. they have come to mess up. They didn't think about the rest. They thought of themselves alone. So they have messed up. They have messed up. The next is about the postgraduate work permit, which we all know is one of the major reasons why many international students choose Canada over other countries. Okay, now the updates that came says that yes, college students will still be eligible for up to 3 years postgraduate permit, but there was a condition. The condition is that if their field of study aligns with Canada's long-term shortages or needs, if their field of study aligns with Canada's long-term shortages or needs. And if you follow this page, I have said here time without number that if you are coming to study in Canada in this day and age, it is not any program that you will do, especially if you are thinking of transitioning. It is not any program that you will do. We are still waiting for the Honorable Macmillan to come out with further and better details on this, because he just said that if the program aligns with, but he hasn't come out to give us the specific programs that are going to be eligible for the postgraduate work permit. He has not told us yet. We are still waiting on him to give us those details. However, in an earlier update, he mentioned that the fields that will not be affected includes healthcare, agric, and construction. So if I were you, I will make sure that the program that I am coming to study is somewhat related to these 3 fields. At least for now, those are the fields that have been mentioned. So if I were you, I'll make sure my program of study somewhat aligns with either healthcare, construction, or agric. As an international student in this day and times with all these going on, if there is a probability for me to change my program in the school, that is if I intend to, if I have it in mind, I am interested in postgraduate work permit, and the minister have said that it will be given to those whose program of study are in line with Canada's long-term needs. He has said it. So don't pretend you haven't heard and then finish your school and be saying that they didn't give you postgraduate work permit. He has already said that the postgraduate work permit will be given to those whose program of study align with Canada's long-term needs. So if I were you, you know the program you are coming to study. For now, he hasn't given us much details of the specific programs, but in an earlier update he mentioned that the programs that will not be affected are healthcare, agriculture, and construction. So if I were a student, I will make sure that at least this is what I know for now. So the program I am coming to study should in one way or the other relate to these 3 fields, and then I am in a safe position. Okay, the next thing is that you would be required to have an English or French proficiency to be eligible for postgraduate work permits. Band 5 for those in the colleges and band 7 for those in the universities. Band 5 for those in the colleges and band 7 for those in the universities. So as you are in school, you should have this in mind and you should be preparing towards it. You do not even want to finish school before you go and write. What if you do not get the required band and then your student permit expires? Guys, this is how you should be thinking if you are a student in Canada now. So advise yourself, at what point can I write this language proficiency test, just in case I don't get the required band, so that I have ample time to write it again before my study permit expires. before my study permit expires, because once your study permit expires and you do not have your postgraduate work permit, obviously you know what that means, right? Once your study permit expires and you do not have your postgraduate work permit, you know what that means. So advise yourself. Spousal open work permit. Not long ago, the colleges were exempted from spousal open work permit. So spousal open work permit is when somebody comes to Canada to study. That person is in a marriage relationship or a partnership. So once you come to Canada to study, your spouse is eligible for an open work permit, and that was reviewed in last year or so. College students were exempted from spousal open work permits, and in the recent update, master's degree students whose program are lesser than 16 months have also been exempted from the spousal open work permit. It means that if you are coming into Canada now to do a master's degree program and your program is less than 16 months, say your program is 12 months, you are not eligible for spousal open work permit. So that should help you when you are choosing your programs, right? Because the length of the program also affects how much you are going to pay in terms of tuition and all that. If you are doing a 2-year program, you're going to pay teaching for your first year and your second year, right? If you are doing a 1-year program, you're just going to pay teaching for 1 year. You decide. If you are looking at coming with your family, your spouse, then it means you should choose a program which is more than 16 months in duration. If your program is less than 16 months, you no longer qualify for a spousal open work permit. The other thing I want to add to it is that because of these new changes and because of the fact that Canada is now focused on making Canadians, the life of Canadians, better, listening to Canadians, making Canadians the priority. And we cannot fault them for that. This is Canada, okay? And it is just in order that Canada makes Canadians the priority. So if you are coming in as a student, please have money. Have money on you, okay? Don't come in with the idea that I am coming to work and use that money to fund my tuition. Don't come in with that idea. During your visa application process, you prove that you could afford, and that is why you were given the visa in the first place. So come in with money. Recently, people go for interviews, and the first question they are asked is, are you a permanent resident? Are you a citizen? And if you say no, the interview, it doesn't go any further. Are you a permanent resident? Are you a citizen? If you say no, the interview ends there. That is what is going on. So if you are coming in as an international student, please bring money so that you will not be miserable. Bring money so that the thought of seeking asylum doesn't even occur to you. Because it is those who are not adequately prepared who come in, and then they find themselves in a very uncomfortable situation, and then they see the asylum route as the only necessary evil. The only necessary evil. But in these days and times, you do not want to. Once you are on the student route, that is a more better pathway. That is legitimate. Okay, you do want to make sure you remain on that legitimate path rather than going to seek asylum. That is so uncertain, and you don't know what's going to come. You live in constant fear because the next moment you may be deported. Guys, please, let us make sure that once you want to stay in Canada, you are going to live according to the rules of engagement. These are the rules of engagement. Canada is not against immigration. In fact, Canada constantly appreciates how immigrants contribute greatly to the economy. Canada appreciates the contributions of immigrants to its economy. Canada wants immigrants to come in the right way. Canada wants immigrants to come in through the front door and not the back door. if you are back home and somebody is still giving you false hopes, somebody is still giving you false hope because probably you have gotten the visa already and you just can't let go. You've gotten a visitor's visa already and you paid so much for it, so you just can't let go. I don't even know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, okay? But I will tell you to count your losses and let it be. You are better off living free and peaceful than to come here and live in fear and uncertainty and have depression and mental illness, all of those things, okay? Because if you are living in constant fear, you are not even able to think well. It affects your mental health. It affects your mental health. If you are living in constant fear, it affects your mental health. It affects your productivity. It affects a whole lot. So please, if you have a visitor's visa. The last time somebody was asking me in the comment section, it appears he has already gotten a visitor's visa, and he's telling me that he had the visa before the rule came that you can no more change it. Yes, but the rule has come. Even those who were in the country and the rule came, they are no more able to come to change. They have to go. So you who are no more in, save your flights fare. Save it. Do something productive with it. Okay? Count your losses and move on. Do something with it. Do something with it. Don't try to. No, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, sometimes these things happen. So count your losses and move on. It's okay. Do not push just because you've gotten the visit. You know you are not coming to visit. You know you're not coming to visit. And these times are not times that you want to come and try those things. You will regret. You will be miserable. You will regret. Please. There is no better way to put this. Okay? There is no better way to put this than to let you know what it as it is. I cannot sugarcoat this. I cannot make this sweet if you find yourself in a position that me telling you not to come, it's not what you want to hear, because you are coming on a visitor's visa and you know you are not coming to visit, and I'm telling you don't, and you feel that's not what you want to hear. Fine, but that is what I'll continue to say. I will not say anything different. That is what I will consistently continue to say, because here on this channel, like I said, we do not support any illegitimate stuff. No, we do not cut corners here. No, we don't cut corners. If you want the right thing, if you want the right way, if you're ready to work for the right way, if you're ready to invest in the right way, then you are so welcome. If you want where you can cut corners and do backdoor stuff, I'm sorry. You do not belong here. Okay? I'm sorry, you do not belong here. Thank you all so much for staying with me till this time. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Before you go, do not forget to press the subscribe button and be part of this lovely family. Bye.